Alright, you're going to check this thing over front to back. You're going to grab the front wheel near the forks and wiggle it side to side. Down here's the bearings. You don't want any play. Check the brake pads, they're hard to see. Back here, fork seals. You'll see oil down here at the bottom. And mine kind of leak a little bit, but you don't want to see a lot of black all around the front of the engine. Those O-rings on the pipe go bad. Then you want to look at seals. That Kickstarter seal right there, this is still wet because I just washed it. I've got a gasket blown, that's why you see the RTV back there. I just got to change it, no big deal. But right here where the Kickstarter comes out, you see that mine is brand new. It's perfectly straight, perpendicular to the bike. As they wear, they'll come back further, and when you kick down on it, your foot will slide off of it. Foot pegs, you don't want them bent or anything. Check the rear wheel bearings. Mine's got a little wiggle, starting to get bad. Check the swing arm bearings. They're up in there. You really got to give the swing arm a wiggle. If it squeaks when you sit on it, it's usually this heim joint at the bottom of the shock. Everything can be replaced, repaired. Plastic, obviously mine's not in the greatest shape, but sprockets, mine are still pretty good. Front ones are starting to hook a little bit. I'll still get plenty of rides out of it. The wear on the shifter, you can see mine's pretty worn. That'll just give you an idea of how much time is on the bike. Also, feel the rotors right here. Where the brake pads don't touch the rotor, you'll get a pretty decent groove after a while. That'll let you know kind of how much time the bike has. There's the adjuster for the chain. Mine's adjusted out pretty good ways. I'm gonna be due for a chain here in the next couple races. The further out the adjusters are, the more it's stretched. Also got bearings up here in the steering head. Give the forks a good shake. If you feel anything clicking, clunking, not good. Look at the radiators, make sure they're pretty straight. That one's brand new because I broke it last year. Like I said, just look it over real good. That's about all I can tell you. It helps to put it on a stand for checking the bearings and stuff. And some things are normal. You want a little bit of wiggle in the throttle tube before you start actually opening the carburetor. Not a big deal either. Bark busters, you want them tight. Mine are pretty good. That's a steering stabilizer. They're always good to have, but they're kind of spendy. You don't have to have it, but overall my bike's probably an 8 out of 10. Once I get my graphics, it'll look a lot better. But you know, very mechanically good. You know, put your hand on the Kickstarter, push down. You should be able to push it through. You should hear it work, but it shouldn't just fall out. You should feel a hard spot, and then it should go. Hard spot, go. You know, you want some compression. There you can tell that Kickstarter is almost perfectly perpendicular. So, good luck, man. You know, if something worries you, just don't do it. Alright, see ya.